Well, that's fine. I'm on YouTube also. So here you go. You can see on your screen it's written English, language, and grammar. How many of you notice something is wrong here on the screen? Hello, Jean. Hope you're doing well. And welcome to all of you. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to share this live into your moment because this is very important session you are enjoying here. And you can discuss your confusion that I'm going to clear why and how. English is a language when we are using to make a communication, but English is also a subject when we learn about English language to follow the rules and regulations. As you can see, I wrote language and grammar. 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 I wrote this word intentionally wrong that I can explain you. When you are speaking English, yes, it should be Grammar, but I wrote ER at the end of this word. Can you check it there? So when we are speaking a language, of course we are making a lot of mistakes. Either we are native speaker of English language or Bengali, Hindi, Arabic, or any of these languages you are using as your native language. You can say that you are perfect at speaking a language. Do you think any of you here in this live session, if you say that you are perfect at speaking your native language, I'm going to bet you that a lot of things in your native language that you don't understand. It means that literally we make a lot of mistakes while speaking our languages. I gotta go. I want to make a conversation with you. So I use the slangs gotta and wanna. Grammatically, it's not correct. But yes, it's used in languages. That's perfect. The same way you're using some words in your native language, maybe you're speaking Hindi as your native language or Bengali as your native language. So there is a word in Hindi language that's called samasya, problem. The same word is used in Bengali language that's pronounced samasya. If you pronounce samasya in Hindi language, that's wrong. If you pronounce samasya in Bengali language, that's wrong. But it's both correct in both languages. This is called language. It's up to you the way you are speaking a language, the accent you're following, either it's British accent or American accent, doesn't matter. When American people are using a word that's called color, the same, British people are using the same word that's pronounced color. British people silent letter R at the end of this word, but American people don't think that it means silent because it's clear if it's given to speech is pronounced. You do not need to silence this letter at the end in American accent. But when you're using this word in India, you're going to pronounce the same color as you're following your accent. Or in Gulf countries, like you have a native Arabic language, so you are going to pronounce color. You're not going to make it silent. So it doesn't mean that what accent you're following, you're not going to blame another one that's wrong because you are using a style that you have to speak. But yes, when you are making a mistake while writing or while reading something, the way it's written grammar, it should be Grammar. It should be Grammar. When you are speaking a language and following any kind of accents that you are making, if you're wrong, it's okay. I don't mind that you're making a mistake while speaking English or making a mistake while speaking your native language. Yes, sometimes, or at the moment, I feel that maybe it's strange. Hey, you're speaking differently. That's not the correct word. But in written, if It's a mistake grammatically. You do not follow rules and regulations. It's 100% wrong. No one is there in this world going to help me that no, you wrote grammar is correct. Grammar. No, either me, myself. I'm not going to accept it is correct. So you got it? When we are talking about a subject, you have to be sure 100%. You do not need to make a mistake. You have to think about it twice before writing or haggle on the price. You're going to discuss about it. If you're wrong, you have to accept you're wrong about grammar. Either you're using full stop in the place of question mark, it's wrong. You're using hyphen, wrong. Comma, wrong. A lot of things are there in grammar that makes you complicated while speaking English or any other languages. It's the difference between mistake and error. Mistake that's usually you're doing, but error is written from like you're typing. It's like a typo. Sometimes it's also called a mistake when you are talking to your brother and you are slapping. Oh, the brother is getting back to you. Oh, it's my mistake. I didn't care about it. So you can have it as a mistake, but this is not an error. Well, come back to the point. We are talking about language and grammar. But language, when we are speaking a language, you are following 60% body language and 40% is speaking. Yes, that's right. What I said. 40% is speaking. If you think that only speaking is called language vocal, no. More than that, you're using your facial expression, your body language. You're using your eyes, eyebrows. Sometimes small eyes or big eyes. Sometimes you're getting hyper. You're showing an expression. Sometimes you're smiling. Sometimes you're laughing. Ha 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 ha. If you do not express vocal, you are still speaking when you're using your body language. That means no. That means yes. I don't know. No. Yes. This also express how sure you are. When somebody's asking a question and you have to reply in a yes or a no, and you are nodding your head quickly, like you are damn sure. But when you are nodding slowly, it means either you're not sure or something is fishy. You are hiding something. No. Mhm. You got it? That you're using facial expression, speaking expression, body language. It's all used 60% that's called body language or 40% that you are speaking. If you think, welcome Anjali, and please don't think that I'm ignoring you because I'm live on Hello Talk and you're here on YouTube. If you think only speaking is called language, there are many people around this world. They don't have power to speak. They are silent. They're mute. They're dumb. So if you were born not able to speak, you're called dumb. But somehow you're getting an accident and you lose your speaking power, you call mute. These people in different countries also speak. The way they speak, how you're going to make communication with them, body language, non-verbal communication, yes, it is. When a person is mute or dumb and you're making a conversation, they are totally mute. But some people stammer, they still can speak, or they are dumb a little that they can make a sound. Oh, ooh, oh. Some people they can express some words. They're still speaking. Some people they are speaking, but they're not that much good at speaking because of stammering. They can't speak that much clear the way they are speaking. I'm talking to you, but the problem is can't speak. This is not happening only with those people who are stammer. Naturally, they can, yes, stammering. Naturally, they can pronounce words. Sometimes it happens with you too. When you're going to do something for the first time, you have no idea what to do. Maybe you are going to face an interview and this is first time, so you are also stammering or vibrating at the same time. Like you're asking a question, please, what is special about yourself? Please let us know. And you're not that much expert at speaking English, like my specialty. I'm good at working. Like you are very disturbed when you're getting someone is speaking English better than you. In this condition, you're also going to be the same person. Another thing about it, what if a person doesn't speak, doesn't make a communication verbally, but can speak by using body language or facial expression? A person is living in America, in UK, or in Canada, in Australia, they're only speaking English, and let them get into another country where people are not speaking English. If they need something, they can't express. They are just using body language. If I speak something in Hindi language or in Arabic language, they can't understand because they are in the habit of speaking. That's called part of learning languages, listening. Mentally is speaking. These people just don't have verbal power to speak, like speaking power, but they still can hear you. The same language they are making communication. They have the same mind, they can make a sense. They can understand you. So when we exchange the languages and you are not able to speak that language or you don't know that language either, you're using your body languages, you can't understand, you can't speak. Let's go ahead. There are a lot to learn about it. And all members, don't think that I'm ignoring you because I'm speaking continuously. I'm teaching you. It's a seminar. Have your all questions here when I finish this live session, so you can ask your questions. Of course, I'm going to reply your questions, answer. The next question you're getting here: why do you want to learn English? I just want your answers, guys. Please. Either you're wrong, you're right. I'm not going to roast you. I'm not going to poke you. I'm not going to play with you. Why do you want to learn English? Go faster. And thank you to those who gifted me. Let me check it. Priya and Vijay. Thanks for gifting me. Hope you were staying there and I'll get it here on the stage. I want to go. I like English. Uh-huh. IT sector. So you should write block letters like full capital IT. Information technology, is it? Welcome, Emilia. I like English too. All members, you can reply whatever you think. So don't be shy. I'm not your college teacher or school teacher. I'm going to poke you or going to beat you now. I don't even have a stake. So you do not need to be worried about it. What is that area? Here on YouTube? No, I have no idea. You can leave me a message here and I will give you my access to join here on Hello Talk to communicate with people who are not native. I got it. To explore the world. Because English is multinational language and we need to learn and express our culture each other. Perfect. Let's see how many members are there and you're giving your answer. And don't copy each other. Just give your own answer that you have, that you feel, because you're learning by yourself. How much I can explain, how much I can teach you. You can't learn if you don't try, if you're not interested. Said beaver. You said beaver. Let me check it out, please don't mind. English is skill verb or something. That's why I'm learning English. Hope you are coming abroad. Sophia. Nara, I did not get your answer. Oh, you said it's important for your job. Yeah, most of knowledge is recorded in English to get it. I'm sorry, guys, I have a cough because I'm speaking continuously. Don't feel bored. No, I'm going to reply the answer for you. That's all collected from you. Welcome, Tilip. Studio 3, and thanks for joining. There are many members. Wow, congratulations. And thanks for joining all members. Here you get your answer. Why you're learning English? The first, it's your love, or it's your need, or it's a compulsion. Hold on, guys. No, you do not need to reply because I'm giving your answer here. That you should learn. Whenever someone is asking about this question, why are you learning English? You can reply. Maybe you love to learn English, or it's a need, or it's a need of the time, or it's a compulsion. That's the reason you're learning English. Another topic is out of these points that I'm going to explain to you is some of my students, when I asked, why are you learning English? They say, my girlfriend is much better at speaking English. And I feel loser when I'm fighting with her because she's expert at speaking English. And that's the reason I'm a loser. So I want to improve English so that I can communicate with my girlfriend, I can make a fight with her, so on. You should. You remember the previous one, right? I explained it yesterday, and I advised it should you should use advice. You speak so fast that I can't catch it. Okay, I may speak a little slower. I'm gonna speak that you can understand clear, and don't forget to use your earphone or earpods, whatever you're using. Thus, you can understand me clearly. Uh huh. That's great. And now you have another teacher here. She's charging you, but I'm not charging you. Well, come back to the point. Why are you learning English? You love to learn English, or it's your need, or it's a compulsion. And sometimes boys are crazy about that. I don't have a girlfriend because I'm not good at speaking English or my English is not good. I wish if I could speak English, I'm going to get a girlfriend. I found men are also worried about it. My wife is really very expert at speaking English, and when we are fighting, she always wins. Me and I want to improve my English. So many of you are learning English because this is need of the time. Yes, you are well expert at speaking your native language. You can speak Arabic, you can speak German, you can speak Turkish, you can speak Portuguese, you can speak Hindi, you can speak Urdu, Bengali, Punjabi, Haryanvi, Bhojpuri, or Japanese, Chinese, other languages around this world, a lot of languages out there you can speak, but still you have to learn English because of your job, because of your traveling, because of a lot of things that you have in your life or study, you have to learn English. So it's in need of the time. Thanks for gifting me, guys. Many of you are worried about it because you can't even get a job because of English. When you are going to face an interview, they are asking a question in English, and you are well expert at doing this work. You have 10 years experience, but just because of making a communication, you can deliver your dialogues, you can express yourself while speaking in English. And that's the reason you are getting back to your home and you are sad, you are upset. You do not need to be upset when you want to join a live stream because here you're going to polish your English. You are at the right place. Some people, like me, love learning English, Arabic, Bengali, Punjabi, Portuguese, Japanese, Korean, Turkish. A lot of languages are there in this world. And I am keen of learning different languages. I'm fond of learning various languages. That's the reason I can say I love learning ADC, ABC, etc. Whatever languages I'm learning. Welcome, Khalid, and thanks for gifting me. When you are in love with someone, you don't care about anything. The same way, when you are in love with learning English or a language, you don't care about what people think about you and what people are talking about you, the kind of problems you're facing or mistakes you're doing. The same way, you need to love English. If you are still single, you don't have a girlfriend, just think that English is your girlfriend and you're going to propose English. You're going to love English, of course, one day. You're going to speak English much better than native English speakers. The same way, if you're a girl, you think that you're single, you don't have a life partner, love English. English is a boyfriend. Like a lot of girlfriends I have, they're all my languages. Arabic, Hindi, English, Bengali, Punjabi, Haryanvi, Bhojpuri, Bengali, or Korean, Japanese, Chinese. When once you love, you never ever lose it. So many of you are learning English because you love it. There is a condition when someone is speaking English so nicely and you're appreciating a person. I wish I could speak English. This is the same way when you are looking something is so beautiful, adorable, and you're saying, wow, how appreciating it is. Amazing, outstanding, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The same way, a girl, there is a beautiful girl passing through, and you're looking at it. You're looking at the girl for the last moment. The same way, you love learning a language and you don't care about anything. Near the time, because you're going to face an interview and you're upset because you couldn't get the job. This is the need. What if they have an interview in your native language and you have 5 years experience and you're saying that, hey man, I am the first because I have 5 years experience, 10 years experience, I'm well expert at doing this work. And this is not only about your speaking, this is about the experience that's speaking. If you really don't have experience, you're not confident. But when you have experience, you're confident. Thank you, Elias. Compulsion. This is the same point. You can speak your English well. Yeah, I know almost, I know 10 languages. You can speak your native language, and after all, you have to learn English. You're not interested. You do not need to learn English, but you have to learn English. Let's get some condition situation that you're going to face. For example, you are a businessman. You have a lot of money, but you want to spread your business around the world in different countries. But before it, you have to make a meeting with your employees, or you have to visit different countries. But you just can't speak your native language. When you are going to make a communication with other people, with those who can't speak your native language, and you're standing there or sitting there, sitting in a chair, he's explaining how and why you learn. Yes, absolutely, Elias. And thanks for helping here. You're most welcome. In this condition, you are dumb. Hey, man, they're always speaking in English and you don't know English. What are you thinking? Maybe they're abusing. No, I'm just kidding. They're not going to abuse you. You think I have a lot of money, I have a business, and how I am that I can't even speak English. I can hire 100 teachers from different countries or different accents to learn English, but still I can't speak English. You're feeling shy. And speaking a different language is also part of your personality. And nowadays, we think if a person doesn't speak English, the person is dull. That when you are judging a person because of a language, no, it's just a language. If you can't speak English because it's not your native language, the same way, native English speakers also can't speak your language. What do you think about it? For example, you are an Arab, you can speak Arabic well. ما شاء الله تتكلم عربي مرة كويس. بس نفرات معلومة إنجليزي مرة كويس. هذا ما في لغة أنت حجي يا حبيبي يا أخي. So this is not your native language, so you do not need to be worried about it. But yes, you are having to learn in this condition because of dealing your business. You do not need to get a job because you have your own business. The same way, you are well expert at teaching science, history, or math, or other subjects, or maybe your new language, and you have an offer, a job from another country where you're going to teach your subject, but your students don't speak your language. They speak English. Or other languages what they have. Well, however, you're going to get this job. It's just an example. You enter into your classroom for teaching. After hello, you are the best math teacher. You are the best science teacher, but you studied in your native language. It's okay, guys. But you don't know English. You don't even know the language your students speak as native. What are you going to do? You're dumb. You joined this job because of a good salary package. You're getting housing, you're getting car, even get monthly salary, or maybe 10 lakh monthly. Of course, it matters. This is your compulsion that you have to learn English. American to get a doctor degree. Of course, hope you're going to get it. But before, you have to learn English. This is a compulsion. Another example, you're flying to a country, maybe this country is Algeria, Bahrain, Qatar, you come from China, or maybe you come from Canada, but somehow your plane got crashed. But you're all lucky on this plane or safe the place you landed. However, people don't speak a native language. People don't speak English. People just speak another language that's called body language because those people are living in jungle, maybe in Africa, and you're speaking your languages. It's been 3 days. You're thirsty and you're hungry. How you are going to make a communication? You can't speak those languages, their languages. They can't speak your languages. You're using body language. Now you are in compulsion. It's a compulsion. I wish I could speak or I could understand them. Now replace the condition. This is an English speaking country. Maybe you are landing in the UK. Okay, brother, come on. Come here. Come here. What you want? Water? I want nothing. Then you don't understand either. The question is right. You're not going to reply a proper answer. This is a compulsion. You have to learn English. Clear? The first, you love, that's the reason you're learning English. It's not your need, it's not your compulsion. It's just part of your personality that you find. It's part of your personality. If I can speak a new language, I can improve my personality that I can speak 10 languages or 11 languages. I will be a polyglot. I will be a bilingual. Second one is need. And this is the most important to all of you. This is the only reason you're all here to improve your English. So you start loving English. As I gave you an idea, feel that English is your girlfriend, English is your boyfriend. Love the same that you are giving the love to your girlfriend and boyfriend, not the love that you are giving your husband and wife. Because always you have a fight. Let's talk about the next point. When I was little, I thought people in Hungary didn't have enough food because of the war. Uh-huh. That's funny. So here we're getting next point. The top English speaking countries around the world. At the first you'll find it's USA, United States of America. A second one is India. Third one is Pakistan. Can you see on your screen? Fourth one is Nigeria. There are a lot of countries, so on. Why? America is the first English speaking country because it's the native language of US, of the US. That's the reason. 85 to 95% people they speak English officially. But if they're talking about 5% or 5 to 15%, they are speaking Spanish. There are some people they are living in South America, they do not speak English as their native language. but they speak Spanish, and somehow they have to learn. Do you hear me, guys? I think it was kind of connection problem. Mm-hmm. Let's begin here. Yeah, it was stuck for a moment, so I'm sorry for that. Let me put it on charge. Yes, I was talking about America. Why? Because they are almost 85% and 95% people they are speaking English officially, but just 5% or 5 to 15% they are speaking Spanish officially as their native language. This is the reason it has become the first country in this world. But second one is India. Why? It is not a native English country. Not all people are speaking English in India, but still, congratulations to all Indian people who are here because of population. Speaking English in India means you deserve a job. Doesn't matter what's your experience. Doesn't matter where you come from. Doesn't matter how you are. Doesn't matter who you are. If you're well expert at speaking English, you deserve a job. Just 10 to 15%, or guess we can have 20% people in India just speaking English in cities, but still 80% Indian are not speaking English. But India has become the second top English speaking country in this world. What if the whole population of America is speaking English? It's 100%. They are still first. Indian are speaking English just 20%. What if you double this 20? Not even 50%. When 40% Indian start speaking English, India will be the first English speaking country in this world. Even there are hundreds of languages in India and thousands of dialects. But the surprising thing about Pakistan, it's a very small country in subcontinent with India. You'll find very small. 40% or 45% people are speaking English in Pakistan. So congratulations to those who come from Pakistan. You're working hard and you're doing good. I heard only about many other things you were expert, but this is the first time I found Pakistan is working on education, and you are well sort of expert at speaking English. No, 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 no. But still, you can't face India. Either you start speaking 100%, you just become fully an English country. After all, India is at the top when it becomes 40%. So let's see in future, was the country in this world going to at the top becoming first English speaking country? And you guys are surprised why I'm not having the name Canada or UK or Australia the same way. They are native English speaking countries, but still they are not at the top because of population. So population matters. Welcome, message. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining all members. And don't forget to share this live event to your moment that others can enjoy. This is very important session for you. It's not only about learning English or joining the session. This is about you can improve your personality. You can improve your business. You can improve your work just by attending this session. So don't miss this session. Share with your family members. Share with all of your friends. And you'll find they're all going to thank you back. Go ahead. This is a formula that you all should remember. T triple M P that I created before 3, 4 years. If you remember this formula and you practice this formula, no one is going to stop you to be successful person, to be a successful person, because it's all included: my education, my experience, my languages, everything in this formula. At what time, what you should do, why, when, how, you will get it's all in this formula. T triple M P. T stands for time, M stands for mind, next our second M stands for money, and last M stands for man. P stands for power. So when you are going to organize all these words all together, it becomes time power, mind power, money power, manpower. Just tell me one person name in this world who has time power, mind power, money power, manpower at the same time. It's my challenge. You won't get. Either you get, it's very rare, maybe 0.01% you will get. This is very hard to manage with all these things at the same time. If you have a lot of time, you don't have money power. If you have mind power, you don't have manpower. If you have manpower, maybe you don't have mind power or time power or money power. So think about it that you're getting. What is important for you? Money. Who says that money doesn't matter? Money matters. Everyone is crazy about money. Whatever you're doing in your life, just for making a lot of money. But that's not easy coming to you. It's very simple, but not easy. What if you have a lot of time, but you don't have money? You still have mind. Use your time, use your mind, and make a business with it. Just follow your passion, follow your hobby that you're interested in, work on it. Right now, we are just talking about English language. You want to improve your English. There are many paid classes around this world, but you're not getting the same session that you're looking for free of charge, right? And this is the reason you can't learn English because it's paid. You have time power, but you don't have money power. You're poor. So I'm here to help you. These kind of people who don't have money power, but they have time power and mind power. But you have to be strong. You have to be staying with me. You have to help needy people because this is the only reason I'm helping you. Because I want to help all those people around the world who are uneducated students. They're still looking for free classes that they can improve themselves. It's not only about learning English or other languages, it's also about improving your personality, public speaking, that you can be able to face this world. No one knows you until you improve yourself, until you prove yourself. So first you have to improve yourself and then you have to prove yourself. And this world is going to appreciate you. There are a million like you, there are a billion like you in this world. No one knows you. So don't just go after money. Use your time power and mind power. If it's only about improving your personality and learning English language, I'm here to help you free of charge. You do not need to pay. But in exchange, you need to help the same other needy people who are really serious about learning English around the world. Either you come from Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, or Gulf countries, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, Yemen, or Algeria, or Morocco, any of these countries. And to be nice to your job, to your passion, to your mission, that you're here to help people. No other intention. No one is going to stop you. It's only you that you are stopping yourself. You just say that you want to speak English, but really you don't want. You don't work. So use your time power, use your mind power. When you start speaking English, of course, you are going to get your future job. Even interviewers can't face you. It's not about that you're going to face an interview. That much stronger you are going to be, they can face you and they will request you, please, we need you, we hire you. This is your salary package. But before it, you have to improve yourself and you have to prove yourself. Next one is money power. There are a few people in this world, they have money power. And almost these people don't have time power. That's why they have one, two, three secretaries. You know, because they don't have time power. Their secretaries are going to reschedule time or meetings for you when you have a lot of money power. So first work with your time power and mind power, then you're getting money. You're also going to hire a secretary. In a file, here it's me. I'm going to be your secretary. At the end, manpower. This manpower is not only about John Cena you see here. Now, there are three kinds of power you find manpower. A group of people, it's also called manpower. So male or female, both are included in this power. Second one is muscular power, like John Cena. Third one is like you were able to be a father. This is also called manpower. Then when you're going to doctor and looking for something, medicine, hey, can you please give it? Why? Oh, just for manpower. This is a different kind of power. But the power I'm talking about, it's called group power. Like a group of people. John Cena has this muscular body. It's not only about that he has this body and he is a successful wrestler. No. He also used his time, his mind with this body. And at last he got money power. Money that not easy or thinking going to get it. But simply you have to make it. So use this manpower. Well, when I'm going in deep talking about this group power or manpower, it will be a different session about business. Like when I'm single, I'm having a job, I have monthly salary 5 lakhs, so it's okay. What if I'm going to start a business, start up like I'm going to hire 10 people, like 10 teachers like me, and they're all teaching, and I multiply my time with them. There are 10 teachers in my group. They're all teaching, and I'm staying here in my chair. Every day coming like a manager and asking them what's going on there, what's collection, counting money. So when I'm just having a business, sorry, job, I have to multiply my time by myself. Like I'm working for 10 hours, 8 hours, I have to plus 2 hours, 12. 8 plus 2, 10 plus 2, 12. And I am making more money. What if I'm working with a group? I'm going to make a lot of money because I'm multiplying my time with them. I'm giving my 2 hours with 10 people. It becomes 20 hours. And I'm just spending 2 hours. I have 22 hours to enjoy my life. This is the reason those people who have money power in this world, they enjoy their lives. They are going abroad, they enjoy traveling, they're learning different languages. So if you want to be one of them, like you are going to be one of the richest person or people, so of course you have to utilize your time, you have to use your mind, you have to work with it. This time you're talking about English, so this is very easy. You're getting free classes, use your time and mind power. The things you're getting from here is practice in your life and you are going to improve your English just within 2 or 3 months, if not much more. English is the easiest language in this world. If keep explaining each and every point deeply, it's going to take 1 hour. Like only talking about time, it may take 1 hour. So go ahead. Here you go. Human, chimpanzee, dog, raven. They are all intelligent. They have a strong mind, like thinking power, imagination. And you find there is APJ Abdul Kalam. He is prime minister. He has been in the past prime minister of India. Prime minister or president? Are you guys sleepy? President. But he is no more. Rest in peace. The only one person in this world who doesn't have hater, and he presents human beings in this world. He is one of the greatest personalities, but he never ever showed off. He was very simple. He became a president. Before it, he was a scientist. He was called Missile Man of India. Why I have his picture here in this station to explain? My favorite is Socrates. I could have his personality also, but I just selected this one because he was poor. He didn't have money to eat food, and he changed his life. Get back. He didn't only run after manpower or money power, but he worked with time power and mind power. Just these two powers made him the missile man of India, the president of India, and more than that, the great personality in this world. That what he gave to this world, just because of mind power. A chimpanzee, you find it's presenting those animals related to it, monkey or other gorillas. They are very intelligent. In some cases, they can finish the work before human beings. But still, they are not the first or top because human beings can control all these. Either it's a chimpanzee or dog or raven. That's the reason you are still at the top. You can control them, but they can't control you. As well, you find dog in army or police department, they have dogs. or they are working for secret missions. Our brain is power organ in the world. Yes, you're right. This is the reason dog is the most intelligent animal among other animals. Also cat, also parrot. But I took an example that literally we are having, and we know that maybe you're not going to fight with me. Hey, you did why you didn't have this personality or this animal or this bird. Raven is also very intelligent among a lot of birds. If you want to check its intelligence, go closer to this bird and use your hand. However, you find it flies before you are going to take an action against it. How expert it is, like a falcon, hawk. Why I'm giving all these examples to you? Why I'm presenting a human being, a chimpanzee, a dog, and a raven? Because there is a reason behind it. They are all using imagination power. The most powerful thing in this world is imagination. Yes. And this is the only reason a human is stronger than others. Only you can imagine whatever you want to do, how you want to make your future, what do you want to be in your future. This is the only thing. Imagination. That's going to change everything. If you want to rule over world, just imagine. If you want to be the most loved person in this world, just imagine. If you want to be the richest person in this world, just imagine. You never ever know the power of imagination if you don't start. And that's what is we are going to use in learning English. Yeah, you just think about it. I want to learn English. You think about other words, but you don't imagine. Imagination is called something that's different to your thinking. Maybe something is going to be happen in future and how it could be. Like I give you a word or a topic, and the challenge is you have to build up a story. The story you're building, it's called imagination. When I'm talking about history, you see all these things in front of you, like you're watching a movie. That's called imagination. And what if you're using visualization at the same time? Like you're seeing the picture of things. That's going to make you learn easily everything, not only English. For example, when you have problem about learning vocabs, so this is not a problem. It's just your need that you're spending time and you're going to learn, you're going to improve your vocab. When you're in the market and think about all these things that you have around you, when you are in your bedroom, you're thinking about all these things that you have in your bedroom. But when you are going to your washroom, you see a lot of things are there. Everything in English. This is called imagination. Now you're sitting here, and when I say that after 1 week I'm getting back to America, and what I will do after getting back, it's called imagination. I'm thinking about all these things how it will be. I'm planning out about all these things in my mind. Not going to apply quickly right now, but I'm thinking right now. That's called imagination. So be a visionary person, imaginary person. Visualize everything in front of you that you're learning. You'll find it's much easier. Well, share this live event to your moment. If you're bored, I can crack a joke, but please don't blame me. That's bad. Next, the way you started thinking or starting imagining about something. At the first, you are in your comfort zone. Many of you don't speak English, but try to speak English. And getting back to me, sir, I can't speak English. Can you please teach me English? And when I ask you some questions, you are feeling shy. Maybe my answer is wrong. Maybe I'm going to make a mistake. So you are feeling shy. So you are getting back to your home or with your friends, and you're not replying my questions answer. That's I'm asking you here. Because you are in your comfort zone. You have to overcome. You have to get out of this comfort zone by yourself. Just a think about out of the box. Think out of the box. And you find you are going to improve yourself. You are going to imagine. You're going to be different personality when you know a little about something. And you're still there and you're thinking, oh my God, it's good for me. I can do my job. And my salary is 5,000, $10,000. It's okay. If I'm going to find out another job, I will lose this package also. It's better I'm staying there. This is called your comfort zone. So get yourself out of this comfort zone and you will face fear zone. And this fear is going to kill you if you're getting back to it. The same thing, you're finding excuses. You're lacking of confidence. You're affected by others' opinion. Yeah. Like you're going to do another job, you're going to have another job. Before it, you have already a job, but you are discussing with your family members or friends. Of course, they will give their opinions, what they have. And if it's a negative, you're getting back. Mine is okay. I do not need to get the next one. Finding excuses. I have a lot of things to do. Like I have to pay for gas bill. I have to pay for electricity. I have to pay for blah blah blah. So I don't have money. If I lose this job, I'm not going to get another one. Lacking of self confidence. The work I'm doing, I already have experience. When I go to another place, of course, I'm new, and they're asking a lot of questions. What if I'm not able to reply? What if I don't deserve to work there? What if I lose that one job also after working 1 month or 2 months? It's all fear you have in your mind. So you are getting back to your comfort zone. You're finding excuses. This is the same thing about learning English. You are affected by other opinions, what they think about you. Hey man, your English is not good. You do not know how to speak English. Hey, you're playing with English. What the hell are you doing with English? Do you know what English is? You're getting a lot of opinions when you are thinking about others. If they are negative, you do not need to care. Finding excuses. Many of you are here coming and I'm asking the same question why you're not good at speaking English. What's the reason behind it? You can't uh, practice your English. And your answer is because I am the only person trying to speak English. My friends don't speak English. My family members don't speak English. Hey, 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 Easter. Hold on. This is an excuse. It's okay, no problem. Your family members don't speak English, but you speak English. The things they are speaking in different languages that you, like maybe your native language, you can think in English. You can reply them in English. That's to make you in practice, to keep your practice continue. You think they are speaking in a different language, but you can think in English. Oh, I don't know what you call it in your native language, but it's dot or cap. So when someone is using a different language, you think it's a dot or cap. But talking about it, it's a bottle. So very simple that you're going to think in English. When it comes to speak, you have the same excuse to who I'm going to speak in English. My friends don't speak English. Talk to yourself. Everything speaks English. You can title this bottle. Hey, you're so beautiful. You know, I'm missing you for 5, 7 days because I'm fasting. And I'm so thirsty when it gets 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. I want to have you. How productive you are. How beautiful you are. You have problem with your girlfriend when you are going to talk in English. So think this is your girlfriend. Talk to your girlfriend. Hey, you're so beautiful. And now we have a fight, but it doesn't mean that we are going to break up now. Well, I'm improving my English. Don't feel shy or say it among your friends when I'm talking to you in English. Now you do not need to be. I'm improving my English. Maybe you're sad and you have a fight. Just fight there. You just speak English. You think that you only can speak English? Now I also can speak English. Everything speaks English. This is just an example that you can get yourself. You can talk to your father, you can talk to your mom. You know they don't speak English, but still you can use some words with them. And you find they are going to reply the same. Like they're calling you, hey Amal. Yeah, Amal Dali. Think about it. Not in Arabic, English. Come on, Amal. Kamal, Mateen. Come on, Mateen. When they're asking a question and you don't hear, you're ignoring, don't think about it, the question is in English. Don't reply nam. Don't reply huh. Just reply yes, yeah, yeah. All these small expressions and words going to make you in a habit of speaking English. So we were talking about zones. Don't care about those people who are pulling your leg. The one who is saying that you're not good at speaking English and your English is too bad, or you're killing English, don't care about them. Care about those people who appreciate you. Man, I noticed that your English is getting better just within 1 month. What did you do for it? And now you're smiling. I just speak to myself. I record my voice and listen to it. I speak to myself in front of mirror. And you're feeling okay, confident. When you are going to care about those people, what they think about you, you have low confidence. You're lacking of confidence. But when people appreciate you, follow them. You are gaining your confidence. How much practice you do, you gain experience. And how much experience you have, you gain confidence. And how much confident you are, you put your words strongly. This is the only thing going to improve your personality and English. So when you face come over out of comfort zone and you face fear zone, now you're getting learning zone around you. You are getting new ideas. You're dealing with challenges. Like some words that you're not able to understand or you can't memorize. You're getting an idea how to memorize the word. For example, I pronounce the word supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. This is one of the longest words. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'm speaking clearly. But when I speak at once, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, you don't understand. When you are in learning zone, you will get an idea how to remember this word. Like you are going to use this word in a song. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And you'll find that you're learning. Or maybe you spread the word in different small words. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You know, super means good or better than that. Piali, docious, Cali, cauliflower, or maybe someone has his name. So you can put all these words together. Like you say something from there to here. And when you're going to remember this word, think about all these things around you. And when you add all these things and names, you'll find this word is there. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You will gain your own learning tricks, ideas, the way you are getting things, you understanding. You're going to improve your skills. You're going to find out new skills that you do. For example, another trick to remember vocab, like some words that you don't remember, actually, you forget, but you never ever forget having your breakfast, having your lunch, having your dinner, your brunch. Do you forget? You just skip sometimes, but you don't forget. You always have it on time. So put all these words in different time zones. Like when you're going to have your breakfast, just give this word a name. Its name is breakfast. So when you're going to have breakfast, you remember, oh, this is the word. Its name is breakfast. Or maybe the things you were having for your breakfast or lunch or dinner, just keep its name differently. Like you eat rice or bread, give this bread a name and rice a name that the word you actually do remember. So whenever you are going to eat, you remember this word. That the word it's given. Got it? Hello, secret man. I'm happy to see you. Thank you. I'm happy to see you too. Well, if I'm keep explaining, I'm going to explain everything deeply. It will take a long time. As you see, it has already taken, um, I think, 1.5 hours. Now you have learning zone, and when you are learning a lot of things, you are getting skills and you are productive. Now you are going to make your dreams possible. Like you find your dream comes possible. Your dream becomes possible. You are able to achieve your goal. This is called growth zone. In this zone, whatever you want, you can get because you have already faced a lot of problems in the past and you gain your confidence. You have a lot of experience. So you know how to do that. And if you're doing in another way, maybe it's going to be wrong. If you're doing this way, it's going to be right. You have an idea how to do correctly. You become self confident. You are going to give your ideas to others. You're going to teach them. You can set your new goals that you don't only have one business. You are going to start other for like new business for your mom, for your father, for your friends or for your family members or relatives. It can be anything. Then what do you think you can make it possible? One of its examples you'll find about the most richest person is mm, Elon Musk, right? When he was thinking that we are going to make Mars like our planet Earth, that we can live there. Not all people can think about it. If can think and not working, not in growth zone, not going to make it possible. First, you have to overcome your comfort zone. You have to face fear zone. You will get learning zone, and after that, you're getting growth zone. This is the same ideas and tricks applying while you're learning English. You make mistakes. It's okay, no problem. Everyone make a mistake. I do a lot of mistakes. I do make a lot of mistakes. What it means? I'm not going to teach it. I'm not going to learn a new language. There are many people, they also talk about me that you didn't know this one or you're doing this wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm going to get them wrong. No. If they are not pulling my legs, they're teaching me. Either they're pulling my legs, they are challenging me, and I accept this challenge. I can do that. So be the same person. If they're laughing at you while you're speaking English because of your English, no problem. Accept it as a challenge and follow me. It's my challenge that you are going to be an English teacher and you will teach them to those who are laughing at you. Because when you become successful, when you're able to speak English, they are going to praise you, they are going to appreciate you. Hey, when you were studying, I also think that you can, but really, somehow I was just kidding with you, but I knew that you can speak English, and really your English is good because people don't care the failures you have in your life. They just care your success that you achieve. Go ahead. It's you and your goal. Whatever you are going to do in your life, it has 2 points. The one is starting, another one is ending. It's up to you. You want to travel? You want to face the problem to get it? Or not. When you are standing here, you'll find left side. It's you. When you're moving. Are you running? However you want to achieve your goal. When you are in middle, it's 50%. Recently, we talked about imagination, right? Thinking. This is the most strong word, or we can say strongest word in this world. Imagination and thinking. When you thought you were good at learning English, you became successful 50%. Yes, you're here in this live session, you're learning English. It means that you were successful 50%. You just need to work for 50% to speak English because you have already thought that you can speak English. So when you can, it means you are 50% successful. Just 50% you need to work. And I'm here to help you. If you're getting back from here, you will lose it. And you will be a loser forever. But when you are going ahead, right, you're getting your goal. And I'm here to help you. So come with me. It's a totally free of charge. And of course, you're going to speak English. I'll just give you an example to make an understand. You are on the way to your goal. If you do not want to speak English, if you're not interested in speaking English, you're attending this live just like that, like for fun. So it's my request. Leave it. Don't play with your time because time is precious. So precious. That never gets back to you and says that, hey, you're spending your time. Hey, you're spending me. No. Right state and right direction. Select your state. That is it okay that you're going to learn English? Is it important? Or maybe learning Chinese is important for you or other languages in this world. So you can leave it now. Don't destroy your time. Don't spend your time here. But yes, it's right. This is the right path. This is your first step, and you think, yes, this is for learning English. And I'm not getting back before I'm becoming an English teacher. Not just a speaker, just speaker now. Those people who are laughing at you, still they will laugh at you. Be an English teacher. That if they need, you can help them. Don't get angry on them. Don't abuse them back if they are abusing you. No, this is not my teachings. You can see there is a picture. There is a boat, and you are in this boat. You're in this boat. If you're getting back to the starting point, you got nothing. But if you're going ahead, of course, you're getting your goal. So go ahead, I'm there to help you. First step and right step. This right step is yours. If you're sure, no one is going to stop you. You're on the way to your goal. First step and right step. Here you go. When you're getting back, the same problems. You have to face your friends. You have to face your relatives. You have to face your family members who are laughing at you, and you are only crying. It's not only showing expression that you're crying, also from inside. You're killing yourself. But when you get your goal, you're successful. Now you're able to speak English. They're exceeding you. And it's my challenge that, of course, you're going to get a job. No one can get you back once you are going to hate. So when you decided to learn English and you choose your right path, right direction, you'll find three kind of people in this world. There are who they are. I'm sorry, don't think that why I have only three girls pictures, not boys. It's just to explain you. Don't feel that I am a feminist and I don't respect men or male, because I'm also a guy. I do respect. This is just an example. Rebel Angel. Okay, maybe. I'm not sure about it. They are all beautiful. At the first, you can judge them because of their beautiness. It's not gonna problem, Angel. You're also beautiful. But at last, when you're talking about them, you'll find what do they work. Like they're working as a professor, a teacher, or a business women, or they're working as a labor, as a driver, anchor, else you can think about it. They are all different because of their thinking power. Hi, smiley eyes. Hope you're doing well. Because of thinking power, their mentality, their personality. Here you go. The first one from starting, you're getting it red color. This kind of people, this kind of people in this world, they don't care you. Whatever you say, they're listening from one side and they forget from the other side. Like I'm teaching you everything, how much time I'm spending, how effort I give you. I spend my time to teach you. Some people are there. Maybe you are one of them. He's speaking just like that. It's not going to help anymore. And you're not joining me next time. Yeah, hey, I'm not blaming you. Please don't mind. It's just an example. You are part of this example. Second one, this kind of people you'll find in this world, they are so intelligent. Like they are strong mind people. But the problem with these kind of people, they hear, but they don't share. They can work for secret agencies or secret missions. And this is the only reason whatever they learn, just collect. Just collect from here, from here. They don't share with anyone. And when they die, it's all finished. But the last one is the person listening, speaking. Listening, speaking. Welcome, Lucy. Welcome to all of you. Thanks for joining. And don't forget to share this live into your moment that others can enjoy. Welcome, No Name. These kind of people you'll find in this world, they are listening and speaking, listening and speaking. This is the best part of improving your language. Whatever you have in your mind, you hear people, whatever you're listening, speak. It's okay. For the first time, you're going to make a mistake. I do agree with it. No one is there for the first time can do something perfectly. Even a newborn baby or someone is the perfect at doing something. When getting a new thing, of course, going to make a mistake or not having an idea how to do that. A baby is coming to this world and just welcome, hey baby, you're most welcome to this world. And this baby is, wow, wow, wow. This baby doesn't even know how to cry well. But when it's getting 3 months or 4 months, and somehow mama is angry and gonna slap, the baby's crying, ah, 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 ah. It's just an example to make an esteem. So everyone makes a mistake. Either it's a baby or a professor, a teacher, an engineer, whoever you are. So I want you to be the third personality. Because in this world nowadays, you are getting the people who are successful almost because of personality. They are expert at speaking English. You'll find they are news channel anchors. They are preachers, social media activists, or they are going to present a business or a seminar. They are teachers. If you are able to speak, you can be one of them. So you have to care about others. Hearing and sharing. Hearing and sharing. Don't share your secrets with anyone. Yes, it's about learning language and speaking a language, not about your secrets. Because they are going to play with you. Somehow you're getting yourself in trouble when you're saying that I have 4 or 5 girlfriends. And now you're going to get married, one of them, one. Others are going to kill you. Why you share your secret? Did you understand this example? So this is my humble request to all of you. I'm here to help you in learning English the same way you are going to help other people who are interested in learning English. Go ahead. Work teaches work. If you think that only learning English is enough to speak, no, it's not enough. Speaking comes from speaking. You already know English, but now you need to speak English. You don't need to learn English. You already know. You just need to utilize yourself, like you try the English you know. The English you know. Vocal, vocal, listening, speaking, listening and speaking. You got it? Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Start where you are. If you're a beginner, it's not a problem for start from now. If you didn't try before it, but you are interested in learning English, no problem. Start right now. Use what you have. Maybe you just started and you know nothing how to speak, but you still can understand. So when you hear people are speaking in English language, you can reply your answer while using your body language, expressions, face expression. Do what you can. If you can speak, of course, try to speak. Hello, Perry. Hope you're doing well. If you can speak, but you are able to express yourself, just express. But don't make an excuse. I will start from the next year. What the hell you're doing this year? Of course, you can start now. Use what you have. If you think that you only can speak English if you have university degree in English, like you have master degree in English, so you're gonna speak English. No, there are many people. They are degree holders. Even they studied English. They don't speak English because they don't try to speak English. They know English, but they don't speak English. So use what you have. Do what you can. Then you are making an excuse because a lot of stations are there. They are paid. So how I'm going to learn English? I don't have money, man. I'm poor guy. You are just making an excuse. My classes on various applications, YouTube, Hello Talk, Instagram, Facebook. You're getting it's all free of charge, and you do not need to pay. So you don't make an excuse that you don't have a teacher. You're most welcome. You can pay when you get a job. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, this is the most important for you when you're making an excuse that I didn't have a partner for speaking English. So everything speaks English. I already gave you an ideas and for example that for example this is your wife and she is angry and also sad because you made something wrong. So you're going to talk to her. Hey honey, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I know I made a mistake and this is for the first time and you're so beautiful, you know? You're getting she is smiling. I know you can forgive me. Tonight we are going outside for dinner, and now she is smiling. So, kind of problem. This is not a big mistake, but next time be careful. Hey, do you agree with me? I thought you were really angry. You were hyper. No, because we are going outside for having dinner. This is an example. You can talk to your mobile phone. You can talk to yourself in front of camera, or in a cafe at a cafe. So don't make an excuse. You can talk to everything, even the wall, the background, the things you have on you. Nothing is impossible. And another dialogue is impossible says itself impossible. Here you go. Impossible says I am possible or impossible. So when impossible says impossible, well, you're thinking that something is there you can't do. Of course, Nothing is impossible in this world. We just need to learn, just need to know the tricks and ideas, the shortcut ways that you can do also. Welcome, Fofo. Hope you're doing well. So I got around 399 visitors and just a few coins. Oh my god, you guys are really poor. Well, that's the reason I'm teaching you. But if you have coins, you can offer me. You can throw some here. The efforts I'm having to teach you, it's all free of charge. So nothing is impossible in this world. There are many jobs and people are doing. If they can do, you also can do. You just don't know how to fly an airplane because you didn't get this training. It's a training or education. When once you are getting into training, of course you can fly. That's very easy. When you can drive, of course you don't have idea about it. When you try, you're learning, you will get an idea. As I taught you before, work teaches work. When you start working, it's going to teach you how to do that. So nothing is impossible in this world. Thank you, Nora. Next one is don't make an excuse because I don't like. I'm very straightforward about doing something or anything else that I'm doing. And once I say I can do, of course it's possible I can do. But when I am making an excuse, I can't do because it doesn't let me go ahead. So no excuses, no problems while I speak in English. You got it? You have a question regarding English or anything that I taught you, you can leave a comment here in comment box. I'm going to reply you while teaching. Please don't hesitate. That because you're not confident, so you're hesitating because I can't do that perfectly. Like when you're in the market, you see someone, she is the same face your girlfriend is, and you are looking at her. She's similar, but not the same. So you are hesitating to ask a question. How to ask that she is? If you're having the same name or calling her and she is getting hyper, she is going to shout at you. This is very simple. Don't get hesitated. Go and say hello. Hey sister. Hey sister, how are you? Hey miss. Oh, actually you're looking like my teacher. She's so beautiful like you. She won't mind. She will reply your question. Would you mind if I have your name? Would you mind telling your name? So of course she is going to tell you her name. And if you're getting it is the same name your girlfriend has, you are getting crazy because she is looking different because a lot of makeup. So you know girls are crazy about makeup. In the market, you're confused. What if she is not my girlfriend? Or she's not my wife? She's not my friend. So she's gonna fight with you. And you are getting hesitated. Hmm. But once you talked and you have her name, like asking the address and all information, do you know me? Yeah, you're in secret. You can have your name. I'm just talking about myself that you don't get offended. So now you're confident. Just find out a solution, not an excuse. So you won't feel hesitating or hesitated. Welcome, Shy. I know you're not shy. Welcome, Daniel. And thanks for joining all members. I share this live into your moment that others are going to get help and they will thank you back. Do you think I'm an enemy of makeup now? I'm just giving an example. So please don't take it to heart, girls. Girls, I know there are many students. Almost my students are girls. So don't take it to your heart. Just take it to your face. Don't put a lot of makeup. Don't wear a lot of makeup. That's very simple. So this is their in painting. And yeah. Three opportunities to learn English speaking. The first, born in a native English speaking country. Born in a native English speaking family. Or join a group where people speak English. I'm going to create a new group. I will invite all of you that we are going to enjoy all together, okay? So first, almost you're not able to speak English because you are not born in a native English speaking country. You're not in America. You're not in UK. You're not in Australia. You're not in Canada. Of course, you're not speaking English. What if you are one of the person, luckiest person, born in an English speaking country? So that person doesn't need to learn English because everyone is speaking English, and of course, you're going to speak English. Are you one of them? You're not born in a native English speaking country? Hold on, I'm going to help you. Born in a native English speaking family. If you are born in an English speaking family like your grandma and your grandfather, your father, your mother, everyone speaks English and you're born there. Of course, you are speaking English. But if you're not one of them, just hold on, I'm here to help you. I'm not going to get you born again in a native English speaking country or family, but going to give you tricks and ideas that you can be one of them. Here you go. USA, Canada, or UK, or Australia. All these locations are on the world map. You're getting it's all native English countries. Not so lucky burning native. Yeah, it's not only about you. The many of you that you did not get it. So you do not need to be worried about it. I'm going to get you there. All these countries are Canada, USA, UK, or Australia. And you're not born there. But maybe you're born in these countries, near to Canada, or South Africa, or India, or Pakistan. Other countries you can find out a sky blue there. There are native English speaking families, or some countries in Europe, they speak English. And you're not that lucky one. You didn't get it. This is English speaking family. What you need to do, follow me and share this live to your moment that we can get a lot of students that I'm going to share my time with you. I'm going to spend my time with you while I'm teaching. Welcome, Kavya, and thanks for joining this live. I'm going to help you. I will create a group. I'll add to all of you and going to make a conversation every day. Whenever you're free, just make a group call and enjoy. And when I make a group, when I start a live stream, you can come here and make a conversation. Join a group where people speak English. Now, I finished this session because it took almost 2 hours and I'm feeling a little hungry. I need to boost up my energy. Is it clear, guys? Did you understand? Do you hear me? Now you can ask your questions that you didn't understand. Come on. Um, Jeff Doc, how are you? I'm good. Thanks for messaging. This will hack you message and you deleted it. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not replying to you on YouTube because I'm kind of teaching here. This is seminar, so it's not about reading your comments and replying you. Please don't mind. Welcome, Gaither. Now you can raise your hands to get a chance and come here on the stage to make a conversation that you can discuss your questions, the problems you face while speaking English, or that you didn't understand I taught you. Come on. You know my problems. Yeah, I know your problems, and I give you a solution. You are going to America soon, and the problem is solved, right? Come on, guys. I'm here to reply your questions, and you guys are lazy. Don't feel shy. Just try and try, but don't cry. He is. He is. I'm going to help you. I talked to him that you will come in America. Just hold on. Hold on.